So we've got the one from Foot Asylum, £50, and we've got the one from eBay. Comes in just like a little package like this, and yeah, because it doesn't come with the shoebox. But if this is the real deal, and I got it for like £11.56, I'm not gonna scream about shoebox because... Hello, welcome to my channel. Hi. So today is another video, but I don't even know what this video is going to be until I open the packages, whether it's going to be designer dupe, or if it's going to be designer dupe, or if it's going to be a real thing. So basically, I wanted Chuck Taylors for Christmas, but I wanted all... I've got pairs, I've got the first amount of pairs, but I wanted all black ones. And then I googled them and I was like, £50. I was like, have it always been £50? Because that's a vast amount. And I bought some for £29 on Groupon. And then this was like last year, and I was like, I don't really want to spend £50, so I had to like try to problem solve. So I was like, let me just ask for them as a Christmas present. But unfortunately I didn't get it on Christmas Day, so I thought nobody gifted me with some nice all black Chuck Taylors, so I was like, I'm gonna have to problem solve. So I was like, I remember my sister buying a pair from eBay, and they were the real thing, and they came with a box, blah 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 blah. But there was like 20 something pounds, and I was thinking that sounds realistic, doesn't sound too skeptical for it to be like a dupe, and it wasn't a dupe. So I was like, let me hop on eBay and see if I can get some Converses. And I went on eBay, just typed Converses, and then there was a vast amount for like £13, £11, £12, and I was thinking, that just doesn't sound right. But when I went into the description, it was all like genuine Chuck Taylors, but were like basically giving me like the original story about Chuck Taylors, about Converses, blah 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 blah. I'll put it in here somewhere. And then I was thinking, this sounds realistic. This sounds like it's not even a dupe. It sounds like it's a real thing, and I feel like you're not allowed. If it's fake, you're not allowed to do stuff like that. Like, I feel like someone could actively sue you if you're basically selling them a product that's not real. So I was thinking, I don't know, I'm just gonna chop it and see what happens. So now I've actually got 2 pairs of chocolates because my brother bought it for me on Boxing Day, and I've got the one I bought from eBay. So we're gonna look at them and see if it's the real thing or not. So bear with me, I'm just gonna go and kill it. Okay, so we're back. So we're back with the Chuck Taylors. So we've got the, is this? Yeah. So we've got the one from Foot Asylum, £50, and we've got the one from eBay. Comes in just like a little package like this, and yeah, because it doesn't come with the shoebox. But if this is the real deal, and I got it for like £11.56, I'm not gonna scream about shoebox, because what, like, if I put something into, if something's in a shoebox, I'll throw the shoebox away. I'm not putting it back into the shoebox. Like, my feet is gonna touch the earth. My shoe belongs to the earth now. So do you know what I mean? So let's see how it goes. Let's open this one first, and we can compare and contrast. So we've got a little black Chuck Taylors. Oh, that's my wig cap. Nice black. We've got black soles. Cute. We've got black on the inside. We've got Converse written here. We've got this. Let's just do a little slow turn around so you can see what it looks like. So we can really analyse this shoe and see if it's the same as the eBay pair. Because if it is, my life is a lie. We've got a little Converse here. We've got a little, what's it called? All Stars Converse, like a rubbery blah 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 here, rubber texture blah blah blah, and we've got the inside flappy shoe size bit, right, so we can see. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Now let's open the eBay pair and see if it's exactly the same. Ugh. I thought the shoe was white then, I was like, what? Okay, this is cool. So they put it in like a little, I don't know what this is called, the little wrapping thing with that pops, bubble wrap, and they've got, it's coming in a little bag, and what? Wait, let me look at the back of this shoe. Okay, there's something different already that stands out to me. So I don't know, there's something different. I don't know if it's a dupe. or this is the real thing. So we looked at the back of this. This is the real pair that I got from First Item. I don't know. A little bit skeptical already. Okay, let me just open it because I can see some white writing. But it's got Converses wrapped around it, so I don't know if it's like a different pair or style. But we'll see. Right. Okay. So I don't think this is like an all black pair. Maybe, I don't know. So I'm going to show you. So this is the one I got from eBay. Looks like this, and it's got white writing at the back. And this is the one I've got from First Item. But it's got like a little chain of Converse. Yeah, it's a little bit different. I don't know if it's exactly the same pair because I just typed all black. It's got a little Converse thing here, and it's got the sizing looks a little bit different as well. In the but this kind of looks like the other pair I've got. I don't know. The sizing is like stuck on, whereas the other one comes out like this. We've got Converse writing on the inside as well, like the other shoe. Let's look at the inside of that one. The back of the inside of the shoe is the same as well. I don't know if it's a dupe. I think it might be a dupe, you know. I'm gonna have to Google it. I'm gonna Google different Converses. So inside's got like Converse blah blah blah. But here we've got Converse as well. We've got Converse All Star written in the. What camera don't want to pick it up? Written in the foot part print. And it's exactly the same. Written here. So now I'm confused. I don't know if this is a dupe or if it's the real thing. But what I see in the dupe one is that it says 7.5. In the eBay pair it says 7.5 in the corner. You know what? This might be an old pair. I think I'm gonna go and look at my other ones and see if it's the same. Be right back. Because I think it might be a different design. Okay, I'm back and I'm like really confused. I think, well, I've got my other dusty old pair, black and white. And when I look at the inside, it's similar to the eBay pair. Now I'll pick up the eBay pair. This is the eBay pair. Yeah, it's similar to the eBay pair. And it's got material like the eBay pair. So I'm thinking maybe this is just like a different like style or something. And it's not the same as this one. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking that must be what's going on. Because I'm a little bit confused because they're a little bit different. And they also say that this one is made in China. This one is made in Vietnam. And my old pair is made in Indonesia. So I'm just like, and this one also has the size 7 in the 7.5 in the corner of the underneath the old star, and so does my all white pair. So I'm thinking maybe it's just a new revamp, new style that looks like this maybe. So at the moment, my thinking is the real deal or designer dupe. The material feels relatively the same. So I'm thinking it's actually, like, I think it's Converses. I don't even think it's a dupe. I think it's an actual Converse, and I've got it for £11. I don't know. Let me get my phone and then just Google black Converses. I still prefer the all black pair. I'm gonna have to pause, so it's gonna take me a long time. So I'm looking at, oh, I've got hair on my, so I'm looking at Office now, and I found a pair that has like the material like this eBay pair on the front. I'll put it in a little whatever so you can see what's happening. It looks the same, but it's still, it has the sizing in the corner like this pair, and it also has like, but the only difference is that the inside of the shoe is white, like my black and white ones. Let me show you that. With blue Converse writing. And it hasn't got the white writing at the white writing also at the back. So I'm thinking, if this is the real deal and it's not dupe, it's probably just like a different variation of the Converses, because I'm not a Converse expert. I don't know if you are, you know, if it's a dupe or not. And this one, so I'm just going to put a little compare and contrast. To me it looks like a Converse, so I'm going to wear it. I'm going to wear it. So this is like compare and contrast of both of them. So they look relatively the same. Side view, two little, wait. The holes are like more spread apart. I think this is a dupe. The holes are like spread apart more. So this is the real pair, or the one from what's it called? The one I got from Foot Asylum, and this is the one from eBay. So the holes are like, and this one is more spread apart, and these ones are closer together. I don't know. At the front they look like this, and they look like this. So this eBay pair has this little thing. It's really like flimsy little paper. I wouldn't like leave that on my shoe. So yeah, I think it is a dupe because of those holes that are far apart. Let me look at this one. Yeah, this is a dupe. These holes are like spaced the same apart. Yeah, so, well, I suppose it's a good ass dupe and I'm not complaining. I don't know, I just don't know. I think because this one's made in Vietnam, this one's made in, Indonesia, but then this one's made in China, so I just don't know. I don't know, okay. If it's a dupe, it's a good ass dupe, and I don't know, because I think this is like a first world problem, I'll probably still buy it from the actual shops on eBay. But if you want a pair, I think it's a good ass dupe. It is a good dupe. Let me just Google where Chuck Taylor's made. Where are Chuck Taylor's made? Where? I'm just confused. I don't know if they're real or not. Oh, China, India, Vietnam and Indonesia. So okay, it might be the real deal. The only difference is that the holes are more spaced apart. So yeah, I think it's a dupe. I'm looking at them more and I can see the difference. In the front, you'll know it if you're like a little fashion police. But they did a good job on the dupe. They did a real good job. This is some next A star shit. Literally some next A star shit. What I realised, wait, let me pick up my other pair as well. So in the eBay pair, next to the star there's like a little circle and an R next to it. But in the Asylum pair, they don't have that. So some real A star shit. Well, no one's gonna notice unless you're looking at the shoe like I'm looking at it. Like, but I think it's a real good dupe. It's only this is the big difference. Oh, I'd get them confused. The colouring is a little bit different. I feel like the all black one has like a tinge of green undertone, or blue navy, whilst this one's like an all black kind of colour. And the front's a little bit more rounded. The front is a little bit more rounded on the eBay hair. But it's basically a good old la 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 la. So yeah, a little designer dupe. Foot styling, eBay. It's like a game of playing spot the difference. It's just a bit. It looks slightly different, but not a big difference. A little bit different colour as well. But it's a good old dupe. But I think it's alright. Like, I'm not gonna buy it again. But hey ho. That's all I can say. I don't know if it's a dupe or not, but if it's a dupe, it's a good ass dupe. Because I'm like, I don't know, all uppity. I'll probably still wait for them to go on sale on like Office or a real retailer, because you just trust them more. But if you're like into because I'm on a budget, so that's why I bought them. If you're like in a budget and you don't mind, because nobody's like a Converse company, no one's gonna look at your foot and be like, oh my god, these ones are 2 centimeters more apart than the other one. So they're not like a Converse police, so I think you're alright. Might as well chop yourself a pair. I'll put the link in below or whatever. I don't know. I think this is the end of the video. I don't even have any more else to say. It's kind of a weird video, but I'm supposed to see you next time. Bye.